I'm not sure that the real issue is that the technology needs to change. I think it's that the awareness needs to grow and people's understanding of the threat and their willingness to adapt their habits to the fact that this threat exists is what's most important at this point in our sort of cyber evolution. The technology exists to provide a fair level of security, but that's always going to be a race between, just as we talked about in the radio program, build a better lock, build a better thief. There's always going to be a race there. So it's a recognition of how important this information is and a recognition of how bad guys tend to act and some of the tools that they use and approaches that they use to gain access to information. I think if we can raise the average person's level of awareness, that will have the greatest impact on the overall security of the system.
How should people be more aware of cybersecurity?
I think most people demonstrate a fairly healthy level of suspicion about life in general. I mean, the classic, I see someone walking towards me I don't like, maybe I cross the street or I avoid a confrontation. Am I going to leave for a week's vacation and leave my front door wide open? Well, probably not. Well, why not? Well, it's just not the smart thing to do. And I think that if we take that same approach when we're on a computer system, if we get an email from someone that we don't really know, or even if it is from someone we know, but it seems a little suspicious, it's not like them, or they're asking for something that they haven't asked for before, or it's from your bank and they're asking for personal information they should already have. That same level of suspicion, that same, little hair raised on the back of your neck saying, geez, this just doesn't look right to me. I think if we begin to pay attention to that voice in the virtual world as we would in the physical world, that we're going to find ourselves all in all more secure.